Good morning. It is Monday, September 13th, 2021, back here for Bed Talk 382. And today I want to talk about first impressions, but maybe in a slightly different way. Over the past week or so, I've started listening to a book, really enjoying it, called What Happened to You? It's by a guy named Dr. Bruce Perry, along with Oprah Winfrey. And it's all about trauma work and PTSD and the role that early development or absence of healthy early development impacts us into our adulthood and throughout our lives if we don't pay attention to it. And as they say, work on healing it. And there's a fascinating bit of research in it that says that the first 3 months of a child's life is more impactful than long-term impact. In other words, let's say that in the first 3 months of a child's life, they had some traumatic experiences. And often that's just a form of neglect, not getting attention, not feeling love in the first 3 months. But then for the next, say, 10 or 12 years, they have very good experiences. Now, contrast that with someone who had a good first 3 months, then 10 or 12 years of an unhealthy environment. The child that had the negative experience in the first 3 months is got more negative impact, unhealthy impact, than the one that had 10 or 12 years worth. So the point is, what happens early matters a lot. Now, this is true in our lives, but I want you to think about in your business, and I want you to think about new employees, someone who comes on board, and think about what's that first impression? What do those first 3 months look like? What does the first month look like? In fact, what does the first week, the first day look like? How much time are you investing as a leader in an organization into that first impression for your new people? My guess is not much. My guess is you haven't been thoughtful about it. My guess is you're really busy and a lot going on and you just throw people into the fire. But remember this, how things start are typically how they finish. And we think about first impressions in terms of meeting some for the first time. Well, let's look at this. If a child's development is most impacted by the first 3 months, wouldn't that be true for a new employee? Think about it and think about in what ways can you be more intentional and more committed to the first impression you make with new team members. That's it for today. Keep taking care of yourself and everyone around you. And by all means, stay connected.